You remember when Jimmy Kimmel's baby boy, he had like heart defects or some type of medical problem and it nearly killed the baby, but because through the power of modern American medicine, the baby was able to be saved and he's living a young, healthy, productive life so far in his life? And then how Jimmy Kimmel tried to use that to shame Republicans for not voting for Obamacare and shit like that? Well, we got the gun control version of that. Yeah, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever fucking seen in my political purview. Ever. Like, in modern American politics, never have I seen somebody stoop so low as to have their son deep-faked and having their son, quote-unquote, speak a message about gun control when that son probably didn't even agree with what the parents' thoughts on the matter. Yes, two parents went to either were coaxed into this or went to someone directly and said, we want our son to tell people that we should be voting people out who don't support gun control. Yes, I am not fucking kidding you. I saw this, I immediately started fuming. Okay? We're gonna respond to this shit. This is some of the most vile, disgusting things I've ever seen in my life. This is the most vile, reprehensible thing I've ever seen in modern American politics. If you think this is going to get people on your side, you are sorely fucking mistaken. Sorely mistaken. So let's take a look at this.
2 years ago, a beautiful son, Joaquin, was shot and killed at Parkland. Every day I think about him and what his last moments must have been like.
Meanwhile, every day, nearly 100 more families lose someone they love to gun violence. Every single day, we keep telling people it doesn't have to be like this. They don't listen. So we found a way to bring back someone that no one will ignore.
It's very hard for me to look at this. So please, please listen to what our son has to say.
Yo, it's me. It's Guac. I've been gone for 2 years and nothing's changed, bro. People are still getting killed by guns. What is that? Everyone knows it, but they don't do anything. I'm tired of waiting for someone to fix it. The election in November is the first one I could have voted in, but I'll never get to choose the kind of world I wanted to live in. So you've got to replace vote. Go to unfinishedvotes.com, register, then go vote. Vote for politicians who care more about people's lives than the gun lobby's money. Vote for people not getting shot, bro. I mean, vote for me, because I can't. We've got to keep on fighting, and we got to end this.
I sincerely hope to God all of you are disgusted as I am watching that. They used artificial intelligence to deepfake him to life. So that way he could spout off saying, oh, you should be voting these people out. So many kids are dying because they're all getting killed by guns. Oh my God. You do realize criminals do not give a shit whether or not there are gun laws on the books that prevent people from getting guns. Or that there are people trying to make guns illegal to stop gun violence, quote unquote. Do you not see all the fucking gang violence we got going on right now? Do you not see all the shit going down with Antifa and Black Lives Matter? Dude, there are people on the left who I've seen who propagated these same type of points buying fucking guns en masse because of rioting. No one buys this shit anymore. I think this entire year has been a message to those who support gun control. We do not want you here. We do not want you trying to ban people's rights to defend themselves with a particular item. Because that's one of the big things about guns are, and how it's used by the modern American public. It is used a fuck ton a lot. It is used for a fuck ton of self-defenses. All around the country, people use guns. And they use them most of the time for that exact purpose. And these people, these fucking parents, these stupid, selfish pricks, these inhumane assholes. I do not say that lightly. These people are inhumane. Freaking Manuel and Patricia, you bring your son into this when he has been dead for 2 fucking years, despite a message he probably didn't even believe in. To say something he has no way to endorse because he died at the hands of someone who was fucking crazy and had guns, and he shouldn't have had them. But that doesn't mean you should be taking guns away from the modern American public. You should not be taking guns away from people who need them in places like fucking Chicago, in places like New York, in places like Los Angeles, where the crime is not only extremely high, people die on the daily to gang violence. What is wrong with you? This is, I swear to God, I am seeing people actually fucking defend this. I do not wish this on anybody. I do not wish this on my own enemy, for their child to die by any means. But if you are gonna do this to your son 2 years after he died to push this fucking narrative bullshit, you do not deserve a child in the first place. You do not deserve a child. This is fucking child abuse of the highest order. This is child abuse. Imagine it. You're dead in the ground, and then one day your parents decide to fucking, instead of doing like what the Japanese did, to try to use VR to make it to where you can see your child long after they've died, and that was always what they had, encouraging messages of, hey, we're gonna help you get over the grief of your child's death. You know, it's a therapeutic thing. All right, and it's a really wonderful thing that you can do with that. But they don't do that for that. They do it to spread political virtue signaling, something that most people in America don't even agree with anymore. I don't even think most people in America ever agreed with this in the first place. It used to be near split 50-50 when Obama got in, but it is far surpassed that. And with this year alone, gun control as a political proposition is dead. No one believes in gun control anymore. Fuck gun control. Alright? Fuck gun control. No, you may call me extreme for this, but I'm one of those people who thinks that you should be able to own a fully automatic weapon. Now, granted, you need to be making absolutely sure that the person has it. Once again, just like with all guns, it's not a criminal, and not everyone should have access to a fully automatic weapon. But I'm one of those guys like, look, if you know how to use a gun, and you've been able to be trained in the use of a fully automatic weapon, you should be able to own a fully automatic weapon at your house. I'm one of those guys. Unironically, I say you should be able to own a fully automatic weapon if you are able to use it in the correct way. Okay? Most people don't believe in that, but most people are now on the same boat as people in America should be armed if they so choose to be. And that you cannot take it away because not only is it a constitutional right, one of the best ways to defend yourself is with the gun. It is one of the greatest defense mechanisms you could ever have. Just having a gun in your hand is a good enough defense mechanism to get it off of you. And I love how these people are like, oh, we don't want guns anywhere. What about all the people who are on universities who could have been concealed carrying, and then some guy tried to go up there and assault them? I hear these stories all the time from campuses where women are actually able to do that with concealed carry. Be able to conceal carry a gun into their university, and somebody tries to hurt them or assault them or rape them, and they have a gun on them and they use it against them. You take that away, how much rapes and sexual assaults at college campuses how much is that going to go up? Exponentially it will go up. How many more shootings will happen across the country? How many more robberies? How many more deaths will become when you take away that vital element of American life? You get rid of guns, you fucked up. Especially in these big cities where some people desperately need them, especially if they live in a really bad neighborhood, once again, surrounded by gang violence. But you selfish fucking pricks want to use your son to say something that would end up in getting more people killed than it would save. Alright, remember the fucking Brady Act? That did nothing. That did essentially nothing to stop gun deaths in this country. And was rightfully repealed, or not renewed, in 2004. Alright, that was one of the best, and then with DC versus Heller, that was one of the best cases ever decided on the Supreme Court floor, because it enshrined that, more than anything, that Americans have the right to keep and bear arms. And yet these motherfuckers are trying to take that away. They're trying to make it to where, oh, you have to rely on the popo for all of these things. You have to rely on the government to do everything for you. But I thought you guys were trying to get all up in this defund the police business. Get rid of the police. Shit goes down. They don't got guns. They can't call the cops because the cops have been defunded. They can't patrol that area. And oh, there's a black family dead. There's a black child dead on the ground. There's a black mother, a black father, a black daughter, a black son, an uncle, an aunt, a father, a mother, a grandmother, a grandfather, a grandson, a granddaughter, all dead. Because you people want to take away a person's constitutional rights, and this goes for any color, of any color. Every American, every law-abiding American, every American who does what they can do to live a law-abiding life as a United States citizen should be able to keep and own guns. And you people are trying to take that away. I'm gonna give you this one simple message to you motherfuckers. Fuck you. I'm gonna give one simple message to everybody who's saying that we need to do something like this. This vile, disgusting, immoral filth. To try to scare people into voting for gun control propositions. Fuck off. Fuck the hell off. These same people are also the same people probably cheering on the fact that Donald Trump got COVID. Oh my god, he got COVID. This is the most hilarious thing ever, despite the fact we got on him for fucking months. Because, oh, 200,000 people died, and this is horrifying, despite the fact most of those came in places where Trump had no control. Because guess what? The state governments are really retarded in putting people to nursing homes. Gretchen Whitmer saga? Andrew Cuomo, really. It's Andrew Cuomo problem. Everybody who followed Andrew Cuomo's lead should be fucking prosecuted to the fullest extent. Ugh. Yeah, this pisses me off. For the 10th time. Alright, we all said this during the Covington situation. Keep kids out of this shit, and not only that, don't be going around using kids as your political props. In a good or bad way. Or just doing all this shit. This is fucking disgusting. I don't see anybody on the right fucking trying to do that type of shit. But I see so many on the left. So many on the left. Just disregarding their fucking morals for this shit. And I'm not saying all people on the left are doing this. I see people who are really left-leaning who are like, what the fuck is this shit? This is disgusting. But where is this happening? This is on the super left-wing progressive end of the party. Imagine if that chick who got killed by that illegal immigrant who shot her out of nowhere, just shot that chick out of nowhere. Imagine if her father did that. I would be just as disgusted. I would be just as disgusted. You don't do that with your long dead child. Ever. You do not do anything to desecrate their memory. Alright? I hope to God those two are haunted by that child's spirit. From now on till the day they fucking die, because that's how fucking disgusting this is. Fuck you and the horse you two rode in on. Oh, God. Okay. Let's calm down. Thank you for listening to that little rant. Yeah, I pray everybody who's listening to this or seeing the video has the decency to go, yeah, this is really fucking disgusting. Because it is. Absolutely gross. Absolutely gross. I can't. I can't fathom how anyone could find ways to justify this. That is just some of the most disgusting and immoral shit I've ever seen. So, thank you guys for listening. I hope you enjoyed my little Yinzer rant. That wasn't a complete Yinzer rant, but I tried. I was ready to go full Yinzer with this one. Maybe the next rant. See you later.